welcome back. It's another weekend video from us.
Yeah.
We opened our own Etsy shop. We opened a store. There's one item right now.
Yeah.
One singular item. One item.
But it's a start.
It's a start. Yeah, if you want to check it out, you should. There'll be a link downstairs so you can go look at it.
Yeah,
Right now,
good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, right now it's just like a Danish mystery candy box that is available in vegan, vegetarian, gluten-free, and if you have allergies, you let us know. We can work with that too, because I don't know any mystery boxes that I've ever seen that cater to all of that.
Yeah.
But we have the options here, and it's not more expensive if we have to cater to an allergy or cater to... Gluten-free is a little bit more expensive depending on what we're buying, but it depends on what we get, obviously. And there is a small box with 10 items and a large box with 25 items. Don't remember the prices. They are a little on the pricier side, but that could be dependent on where you live. In Europe, they're cheap, especially for shipping, whereas if you ship to the US or the other side of the planet, such as Japan, the price of shipping is a little higher because shipping is really expensive to ship from here. There's one standardized price per weight, so yeah. You should go and check that out if you want. If not, check in the future. There'll be other things. We'll be making craft things at some point.
And if people have ideas to what we could make, craft or sell, we're open for ideas. Like
what to paint, what to draw, what to crochet, because we do all three of these things. So, whichever ideas you have would be helpful.
Yeah.
There also might be some jewelry on there at some point. So, if any of this sparks your interest, have a look. It is named after our dog, Beemo.
Beam.
I think it's called Beam's Shop or Beam's Care. I don't remember. Something. Beemo's being very obnoxious over in her little corner
under
over
the bed.
Other than that, it's just we opened a shop and we wanted to
inform you guys.
Yeah, and if you want to go and support or whatever, then we do that.
Please.
Yeah, we would love to hear from you guys, or see if anybody wants anything. We can
try and figure that out.
Yeah, and if you come with some suggestions, maybe it'll be up in the shop, and then you can order it. You never know. But yeah, no, we just got approval Friday to get the shop open. So we started with one item, and that's just a starter, baseline. Got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
Then we're going to
expand and
add more things. I mean, we can just sell pictures of the animals. That would be funny too.
It's cute. Buy a picture of our dog.
Here, or maybe a picture of a cat. Yeah, which mystery box of pictures, cat or dog?
Both.
But our prices for the boxes are looked through with the fact that I looked through a bunch of mystery boxes and I price checked or looked at the prices, saw how many items you got, what's the standardized price, what's the most common price, or whatever, and then that's what I used to make sure, first off, we weren't ripping anybody off. Actually, we were not ripping anybody off other than ourselves because we had made the price incredibly low.
Yeah.
And that's where I looked and went, oh, we would make no money. We would lose money. So,
let's change that a little bit.
Yeah, let's do some research here. And then my mom had pointed out that I most likely had forgotten to do price check of, what's it called? Shipping. So I had made shipping really cheap. Yeah, we would have lost a lot of money too, because it's really expensive to ship over to the US. Otherwise, my mom really wanted to buy one, be our first purchase, and but it is a little bit more expensive to ship over to the US. Maybe if I inform my dad and my dad's side of the family, they'll be interested because it's relatively cheap to sell to them because they live in England, and maybe they would want to mystery surprise box of whatchamadoodles.
Of goodies.
Hi, Mom. Do you want to come say hi now? Come say hi now. Come say hi. Say hi to the internet. She's a little grumpy today.
Yeah.
It's alright.
Real grumpy butt.
She can be grumpy. Alright. So an aggressive sigh over there. Otherwise, yeah, no. We're also probably gonna sell things that we only sell one item of, such as some few jewelry items where it's just we're only selling one. So if you don't get it, it's gone. Other than that, I think that's like the most exciting news is we started our own business. I guess this is how I put it.
Yeah.
Technically, it's starting a business. Technically. But it is us. I'm mostly managing it. So if you contact the store, it is most likely me replying because I have the app on my phone and it's connected to my head account. Stuff. But this one is going to be helping with
I am also
90% of it. So yeah, you also exist. But no, I'd forgotten to put some things in when my mom went to look and she asked about it on the thing. I think she was just trying to be nice and be like, you forgot a
heads up
privacy, I think it's called privacy policy or some sort of policy I forgot to put on there, and I just was like, oh, but I clicked it. Etsy was a little behind. I think it was because they were still trying to validate my bank account, so they were like, what are you doing? You're not a legitimate shop just yet.
You can't do that yet.
But I will tell you, it was really exciting when I saw someone that wasn't my mother who favorited the item, and I was like, ooh, do you want to buy? Do you want to buy? How do I make you more tempted? But yeah, no. We could also do a mystery surprise box with the cat has come to say hi. I know you just wonder. I wanted you to say hi to the internet. Say hi to the internet. She wants over to the other mom. That's alright. Because the dog's here and they're friends, but they need their space.
But they can't cuddle in the same space. It's gotta be
separate. But we could also do like a dog package because we have some really good quality stuff here. But it would most likely be items that are what are the translation? Not expiring or expiry, but things that they're no longer allowed to sell in the store due to a date of sales.
Sell by date.
Sell by date. Not that they're expired because we buy majority of our stuff from them. We bought I think almost 40 items the other day for like 300 kroner, which is like relatively cheap because we usually spend like top dollar money. A lot of money down there. So I would say we could also do one of those, like a mystery box for a cat or a mystery box for dogs, of course.
Or like, they have access to a hyggepose. Like
we have like treat box, and it's just literally a plastic, like a paper bag with one toy, a treat, and a food. And for dogs, it's like a food sample.
Yeah.
And for cats, it's a wet food. We usually get those. I usually get them because we also donate stuff in the sense that like Bimo's got 2 jackets that she can't fit. And one is just massive and one is just too small.
Yeah.
So we could easily include maybe a mystery box for pets. Of course, with that, because we have a dog with allergies, we can easily include things like if the dog has allergies, let us know. We can most likely work around it. We might have to figure something else out or something or, whatever. But we could include a pet mystery box and that would be toys and whatever. And we would need to make like a noisy box and a not noisy box because we love Bimo loves squeaky toys. And I think a dog should always be allowed to have a squeaky toy. At least 3. 3 in their life. They need 3 squeaky toys at least. I think a dog's life without a squeaky toy is a little sad.
Yeah.
And I live by that. I think that when I find people whose pets don't have squeaky toys, I'm like, you're weird.
Like, if it's because the dog doesn't like the squeaky toys, that's one fine. Thing. But if it's like the dog parents go, they're can't noisy. Have that. They're noisy.
Oh my god. We live in an apartment and she's got like 400 squeaky toys. Yeah, no, we could easily incorporate a mystery box for dogs. Yeah. We just bought a bunch of stuff, and it's actually relatively cheap to get a bunch of dog items, and the shipping would be cheaper because it would be lighter.
Yeah.
Because most of that stuff is pretty light, and we could include catnip. We could include squeaky toys for dogs, or a rope or a ball or whatever. Yeah. This stuff is relatively cheap, especially because it's Christmas sales. So if anybody wants to order anything, we'll have Christmas discount. We'll actually go and make ourselves. And all of our boxes are from recycled boxes. Yeah. We are taking great pride in this. We have so many boxes.
Yeah. So if you get your items in an old shoebox,
Doc Martens box or anything like that, it's not because we don't want to be all fancy brandy, but we're very much into Save Planet. We don't want to use too much that is not biodegradable or anything that, if we have the boxes, why not use them rather than buying new ones and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. And once we start painting, crocheting, or when I start drawing, I actually got my fancy finger things. I can now draw again, so that means that those things will be a lot cheaper with shipping because it is weight oriented. So if the price of shipping is what's scaring you away from, let's say, the mystery food box, which is just Danish food or Danish treat snacks, whatever.
Yeah.
Which will also include seasonal stuff. So if you want to try some Christmas seasonal stuff, buy one. Go buy one. We'd love to give you a customized box, but a lot of it is going to be recycled materials because we would rather recycle things than go and buy stuff. We also are probably going to be reusing a bunch of cards and whatever stickers we have. It's right now, of course, we're also still in the beginning stages of our business, so if it really starts to blow up, it's going to be a little different as it goes on, because it's not like we have a business card, not like we've got all this stuff, but I do have plans for how they will be shipped and what will be included when it comes to, of course, there's going to be a personalized note. Of course. I don't care how big this business would get. I don't care how big an Etsy business gets in general. I think without a personalized note, it's not that great. Yeah. I don't mind the ones that are like dear and then they write in your name and then they get like a default text and then a little bit of a, we hope you really enjoy. Thanks for helping out the shop. And then whoever made it, signed Lauren or something. Those I don't mind either. It's still personal. They took the time to write down your name. Yeah. It's not just a printed off letter. I feel like there's so much more meaning behind that. And as we are most likely always going to be a small company, we want to make it personal. Yeah. We always want to make it personal. So if there is anything you want, anything you need, any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. Message us. We reply relatively quickly. Unless we're busy, I can't promise that it's going to be like
right snap 5 seconds later.
Yeah, but it will be there. And we will be including some in all of our packages, regardless of what you're ordering. We are going to be including some sort of Danishness into it. So yeah, we use a lot of Danish flag is used for celebrations and everything. It is not a symbolism of national pride or whatever. No. It is just birthdays. What do you use? Danish flag. Weddings. What do you use? Danish flag. Anniversaries.
Football games.
Danish flag. Well, that makes sense. All flags are used in it.
Yeah, but even if it's just football clubs within Denmark.
Oh yeah.
People still in the stadium stand there like
the giant flag. We have a giant flag. I own a giant flag because I needed one because back when
speaking of squeaky toys,
BMO found a squeaky toy. I appreciate that. Can you go take this to Camera Boy? Camera Boy, can you come and take BMO and her lovely frog squeaky toy?
She kept on watching it.
I know. And then would you close the door?
Yeah.
If you take her with. Alrighty, back to the business. She's coming back. She's coming back.
She wants to play.
Yeah, it's okay. Got it? Go! So we are going to include a little bit of something Danish in there. Danish stickers, just on the thing, on the outside or the inside, who knows. But it's going to be anywhere you can find it. Our card will most likely have Danish flag on it. That is just, to me, it represents the company. to me, because we're Danish, and how do we represent ourselves in Denmark? By the flag. Nothing else. It's not a big pride moment. It's literally just because that is what represents how you celebrate anything. It doesn't matter. Danish flags are involved in every sort of category, whether it is confetti. We have Danish plastic and wooden confetti pieces that we throw around. It's everywhere.
Yep.
At everything. We even have them sometimes at Christmas.
Yep. On tablecloths for birthdays and other celebrations.
You put the flag outside your door, or on like if you live in an apartment, you just tape the Danish flag to your door, and that means there is birthday. Somebody is birthday. that is what that means. It's a universal sign in Denmark, not worldwide, but universal, meaning here, birthday. Just birthday. Nothing else, just birthday.
A lot of times in school for like the younger kids, if a kid has a birthday, there's usually like a small wooden flag they have on their table that day.
And if you go and have a birthday in town, like at a restaurant, you have a reservation, they'll put a Danish flag on your table. And it just represents birthday. That's what it means. It means nothing else, just birthday. So I definitely think that is going to be incorporated with our sort of business. We have some cards we are most likely going to recycle. We have our entire spare bedroom is just nothing but recycle. And I'm not kidding when I say that. It's just different things that we have to recycle and how to recycle them. So we're just going to reuse boxes, and I'm really excited to reuse boxes. I actually got inspired from a website that I use a lot called attitudeholland.com, I think.
I think so.
Just look up Attitude Holland and you'll find them. They also use recycled boxes because they don't see why not. Why waste when you can just reuse? You know, in the US, we grew up with reuse, reduce, recycle, the 3 R's. That is what we're doing here. We're living with that motto. So because of that and the fact that we get a lot of boxes, we order things. We still recycle the boxes. We recycle the boxes, of course. Make sure they're able to be recycled, of course. Or if not, we make them recyclable if we can.
Yeah.
Why not reuse them in our business? Why not? This is just, it's important.
Yeah.
Now, if you don't care about the environment and you don't care about what we're doing here, that's fine too. You'll still get yours in a recycled box.
And then you can do with it what you please.
Yes, but I would highly recommend that you either reuse, reduce, or recycle it. Reuse or recycle it. So, don't know how you're going to reduce it, but reuse or recycle it. So that would be, yeah. We're going to try our best to make sure that things are a little bit more environmentally friendly. Not everything, of course, it's very hard. Our country is, because we can recycle everything, we don't have as much biodegradable things.
Yeah. Because
it's just, recycle your paper. That includes confetti. As long as it's not plastic confetti, because then it goes in the plastic recycle. Thin plastic recycling.
Yeah.
We have so many different types of recycling here and we use the energy that we create from getting rid of the trash. We don't have landfills. We destroy the trash, which creates energy for the country. So it's a big loop. So,
and other countries buy our recyclables, like.
No, we buy other people's trash. We buy Sweden and Norway's trash.
Do we?
I also feel
like that there's places that buy from us. But
no.
What do I know?
We're the ones who make the most energy from doing that kind of stuff, and that's just so we can repurpose it. And now we burn it and reuse whatever we burn to be able to make something new. So that's exciting. But yeah, so we will try our best, and we will have, we'll even get the dog to sign if we can. You'll get a little signature from Bimo. I think Bimo is the face of the company. Yeah. She's always going to be the face of the company for us. We actually wanted to make a shop, I think, about a year ago or 2 years ago?
Yeah, something like that.
And we wanted to make candles, and we were going to call it Bimo Cares. And it was going to be like self-care boxes and self-help things and things that also mean a lot to us. We might include something like that at some point, but finding like English-oriented self-help books is a lot harder unless we create them.
Yeah.
And of course that is a thing we can do, but we would need business to be starting at some point then, because that is a bit on the pricier end to start. Not that we're against it. I think we will have a lot of fun with this once things start rolling in and once we actually start having more business. We're gonna go and put up a box, I think, with a mystery box for a cat or dog. And of course, I think it needs to be important that we include allergies.
Yeah.
Because having BMO, she's allergic to everything. I can't get her a mystery box whatsoever because they just say, oh, a mystery box of 10 items for a dog.
It's like, okay, but can I ask?
Can I tell you that she can only eat real dried meat? It has to be 100% meat. Can you do that? Like, and I'm sometimes like, if they don't state that they're willing to work with it, I'm more worried that if I message them, that it's going to, nope, sorry, we don't do that. We have a standardized items. No. For us, it's going to be, when we get an order, we're going to go out, get the items, and then ship them off.
Yeah.
So it is made to order. Everything is most likely made to order depending on what it is. Unless we're doing paintings and stuff like that, then it's probably a one sold, and then if you want another one, then it's going to be made, and there will be a time limit.
Yeah.
A time limit, it's a processing time where we have to make it. But the first one will be completely done, but any mystery boxes are made to order, especially because we want to be able to cater.
Yeah.
And that includes for cats and dogs. We're definitely going to do that. I think that'd be another great area, and we could easily... That's not that expensive, so
No.
that will actually be a lower price. So if you have a pet and you want one, let us know.
Yeah.
We are only knowledgeable in the dog and cat area, so if you have a bird or a bunny or a rodent, we are not so knowledgeable in their tree areas and fun stuff as much. But
I know a little bit about bunnies because I've had bunnies for.
But I think it's a bit different than knowing all the different types of allergies and all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's a little harder to cater when we aren't like involved in the pet.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do cat and dog strictly, I think. Questions, please ask. We are so more than happy to ask. Maybe I should let my mom know that we're doing a dog and cat package. My mom has 2 dogs. She might be interested in a little dog care package, and that would be cheaper because we are going to make sure it is under a specific weight. Because if it is 2 kilos, we cannot send it without it being expensive. Yes. But otherwise, yeah, we wanted just to let you know, we literally this is the video, is just literally purely, we opened a business. So if you probably didn't stay 23 minutes into this, but if you did, please, please, please go and check out our shop. It's not much right now, but give it a favorite.
Yeah.
We would love to work with you in the future. If you want to look at us in the future, we will start linking it in every video description that we have to check out our shop. Because we would love to make some orders for everybody.
Yeah.
We would love to. If you have any ideas, please leave it down in the comments of what we should sell. We would be more than happy to see what we can do because, we are very crafty.
Yep.
We are very stay-at-home bodies. My therapist calls me an old soul, so I'm old. I like to stay home and do arts and crafts at home. We are more than happy to hear what your thoughts and opinions are that we should sell. That includes everything. So yeah, and I hope this answers some questions about our shop that we might get. Now everybody makes a video about what they do, and some people do TikToks and show a little bit about how they do it. I think it's just very important that we do a little bit to put it out there. We have an Etsy. Please check it out.
Got a business.
Yay!
Yay!
I mean, I've always wanted a business. I don't know. The weird dreams of a child, I guess. I always wanted to see what would happen if I owned my own business. This seems like a good start. I don't have to manage people. There's no taxes and all this other stuff I gotta go through. Yeah, but that's it.
Well, yeah.
So we hope that you'll check us out on Etsy or
Hopefully.
leave us a comment and tell us what we should make.
Yeah.
Please. We'd love your advice. Anyways, see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.